Aren't you a bit disappointed that you're fighting still in Germany, not in the United States, for instance, in your native country? What do you think about that? Would you like to have more fights in the United States? We know that it is practically impossible because you are a fighter of Sauerland event.
Yeah. Well, it's not disappointing anymore. I mean, I go first. First, I'm a world champion. So a world champion, I believe a true world champion fights around the world. I think that's going to make my career and what we're doing at the end of my career look even better. You know, because we're going all around. A lot of fighters aren't doing what we're doing and being successful at it. You know, I thank Jesus Christ for giving me the faith and the opportunities that I had in this career to do it and the strength to do it. But fighting back at home, I mean, if I fought at home, you know, the money would be so low because no television. So I'm really not interested in fighting at home unless it, you know, pays just as much as this. You know, I'm a world champion. It would be great to get treated like one financially in a fight. And but you know, before my career is over, I would love to do a fight in Philadelphia, just for the fans. Money wouldn't matter at that time. You know.
You are considered to be the best cruiserweight currently. We all know very well the photo, for instance, at boxrec.com with your T-shirt. And do you agree with placing you on the first place in this kind of rankings?
I mean, you know, if that's what they voted. I mean, we work at that. I want to be the best. I want to be considered the greatest cruiserweight of all time. Um, I mean, I accept it. You know, I know with that comes a lot of responsibility of working harder, staying in shape as I do, and just getting better and getting better. And that's what I feel I'm getting better. You know, I just want to keep fighting, man, and keep winning. That's basically it. You know.
It is said that the cruiserweight division is an uglier sister of the heavyweight division, and a lot of boxers are considering moving up to the heavyweight. Did you have thoughts like that also?
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of money that cruiserweights make versus what you can make at heavyweight, yeah, it's very attractive. Me being 6'3", you know, I can put on good 15 more pounds and make 210 or you know 215. But I mean, for years I've been saying I want to be the face of the cruiserweight division, and I still want to achieve that. I want to be the face, the big name, and the money fight in the cruiserweight division. So we'll see. I mean, if things don't pan out, you know, maybe a heavyweight, a drop up to heavyweight, a leap up to heavyweight would be what happened. But I mean, we've talked about it, but nothing's solid right now.
And the last fight of Tomasz Adamek, of your former opponent, against Vitaly Klitschko, showed that boxers who are deriving from the cruiserweight division, or Adamek was also deriving from the lightweight division, have this kind of boxers, lighter boxers, have problems with giants, genuine giants like Klitschko brothers. Do you think that physically you would manage to defeat Vladimir or Vitaly?
Man, anybody can sit down and say what they would do. You know, I've sparred with Vladimir, you know, for 3 weeks for the Hay fight, and one thing I learned is you're not gonna go in there and knock those guys out. You know, if you think you're gonna knock them out, you're gonna get knocked out. You gotta box these guys. You gotta be in shape because they're in great shape. You gotta be in just as good shape as they are and be able to move constantly and steal rounds from them. That's basically it. I mean, if I had an opportunity to fight them, it would be awesome to fight one of them. But I mean, I don't see them guys getting beat yet, you know, by anybody. They're so dominant. They use their size accordingly, and it would be an interesting fight. You know, I would take it, but I'd man, it's punishing too. It would be punishing too. Yeah, those guys they're big and they're athletic. So that's a dangerous mix.
What would you recommend Adamek to do after his defeat against Vitaly? It seems that his comeback to the cruiserweight division is impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, come back to the cruiserweights and let's rematch. I know that's not going to happen. I mean, there's still good fights for him in heavyweight. Would be a great fight for him. Would be David Hay. I think that would be an awesome fight for the heavyweight division. An awesome fight for Tomas and Hay. I tell you the truth, I really don't know who wins. Hay's very strong and athletic, but we know Adamink has a chin, and Adamink can box too. So I think that's a very, very good fight. Then you've got, Eddie Chambers versus Adamink. Eddie Chambers versus Hay. There's a lot of good fights in heavyweight for Adamink, except those big guys. And then if he beats if he beats Hay, then he should get a shot at Vladimir. You know, it would be awesome. More money for them and a good show for people.
Do you think that Adamek would have chances against Vladimir? Because if he's a worse fighter than Vitaly, maybe, is not much worse.
Yeah, they say. I think those two brothers. They are different. Vladimir is more of a puncher, and Vitaly is more of a boxer puncher. But they both box very well. I see it being a little rougher for Adamik fighting Vladimir. But Adamik can steal some shots in. It could be a good back and forth fight between the two. But I think it would be an interesting fight. I see Vitaly. He was a very, very good boxer. For that height, he moved very well. Gave Adamik some problems. But Vladimir, he'd be right in front of you too and working. So maybe the same outcome. I don't know. Like I said, those guys are athletic and they're big. It's a dangerous combination.
You mentioned not very big possibility of the rematch against Adamek. Are you 100% sure that you would defeat Adamek in the rematch if it could happen?
Oh, I believe so. I totally believe so. I'm a total different fighter from the last time we fought. I looked at the fight that we fought and I saw all the mistakes that I made. I knew my mindset at that time was I'm not going to say I underestimated him, but we thought we were going to do this, and we didn't calculate his chin, and we didn't calculate this and that, and that was a mistake on our part, because I could have already been the best cruiserweight in the world, but with the ring belt, but 3 knockdowns, who would have guessed, but I believe in a rematch it would be totally different.